Just like that. So we I saw this thing about the Chicago loop puncher.
The loop puncher?
The loop puncher. He's a 6'7" man who's like fucking maybe he looks at like 350. Big ass dude.
Damn.
Where he goes around with the same shirt on. I don't know if he's homeless or what, but he just beats people up. Mostly women. He like knocked a woman out and shit, knocked her out cold. Fucking messed up, man. But I saw a video of these guys and they pulled up on him, but they didn't even do anything. I mean, they threw a bicycle at him. But like, if you're gonna pull up on him, you gotta teach him a lesson. How many times are we gonna teach you this lesson, old man? Yeah, I mean,
at that point, like,
why is a guy like that? Like, we need Batman. We need Batman in Chicago.
Honestly,
that's what we need.
Soon enough,
we need like Jeff Bezos to become Batman.
Soon enough, we're not gonna need Batman. If this shit keeps up, dude, there's already vigilantes going out. The news is just not reporting on it because, like, if they do, that's gonna cause a couple problems.
Really? There's vigilante shit going on?
Very minor at the moment, but like, ever since like those 2020 riots and the summer of love they call it. There's been like vigilantes have been appearing more and more where shit that's gonna go down just gets stopped. But at the same time, the crime has been increasing. So.
But we need Batman. I remember there was a guy in like Cincinnati or like New Jersey or some shit, and he's like this black dude. And he like wore like a green, like yellow and black uniform or whatever, and he went around trying to stop crime. And he was like stopping like thieves and stuff, like robberies. Until one time, until he got shot.
Until he got shot.
He got shot and he retired. But honestly, like, people are getting to the point where it's like a guy's made a full Iron Man suit. I saw that today. This Russian guy, he made a full Iron Man suit. It's on YouTube. It's actually pretty cool. It's like it has like and it runs on like the same core idea.
What?
Yeah.
That can't be real. That's gotta be
real.
AI or something.
It is real. No, it's real.
No way. Fucking Russian Iron Man?
Russian Iron Man suit.
How is no one ever...
Steak, bro?
Ew, bro.
That is...
Arby's steak nuggets? Hell nah. Y'all about to be eating rabbit nuts.
Rabbit nuts? What?
That's what that look like, bro. Rabbit nuts. Yeah.
Alex Lab, that's who it is.
That you couldn't get
hydrogen combustion.
This is not it. I think it's the same guy, but like, here's a video.
What the hell? What the fuck? Nah.
Yeah, dude.
Hell no.
And his journey to this achievement has spanned nearly 6 years. While he couldn't build a true ARC reactor, he handcrafted a hydrogen reactor.
ARC, it's an arc reactor.
Notably, this is currently the world's only personal hydrogen reactor. With the hydrogen reactor in place, Alex was able to develop the suit's jet thrusters and cutters on the arm through plasma propulsion and hydrogen combustion testing. This part of the project took the most time and effort.
Not to mention that dude, hood laser rifles. Not Fallout.
Is it this guy?
This one was crazy too. The Lorentz plasma cannon.
For nearly 50 years, Harbor Freight has been a reliable source for the widest.
For acquiring
Streak CRM for Gmail.
You gotta get ad block.
All the standard CRM
You gotta
features.
get
Is there
Plus
ad
some
block for firefighters?
targets on the killing floor, we gave the cannon actuators for both panning and tilting, and an aiming laser located in the central tube. Then we assembled.
That shit is
Oh my god, here's the test.
Oh, ad.
Olive
ad.
Garden. That's
Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl is
You
back.
guys should install
So first
ad
round,
blockers. You
get a
guys should install
favorite.
ad blockers.
Well, plasma channel formed since it blew a hole in the plywood and the peak current.
Blew a hole in the plywood. So fucking casual. Holy shit.
At this energy, the shock wave.
Bro, what?
That would
Oh, that
vaporize
familiar
something.
shock wave. I just hope the neighbors aren't too upset.
Bro,
Holy shit.
we
dude.
need a Batman. We need a Batman.
With something like that, dude.
We need a Batman for Chicago. That's what we need. Just a guy who goes around. It's like you see somebody mugging like a lady or whatever. I don't know. You see somebody robbing a store, and you just like go, just fucking a blast.
Dude,
the
that
criminal.
Iron Man one, the fucking force wave, dude, using hydrogen plasma.
I couldn't even find the one I was looking for.
Dude, how?
What do you mean how? It's just a. It's basically what they
That's
do.
just gonna kill it. That's gonna explode.
No,
bro.
you electrolyze water and it turns into gases, which is hydrogen and oxygen. And when you do stuff, you can just shoot the oxygen or whatever, and then it just creates a fucking fire beam. You're just pure oxygen. You're just shooting it.
Just a cool,
Yeah, but I think the recoil thing is him just adding.
It could be.
Because what does recoil come from? It comes from the mass of the bullet. Doesn't the recoil come from the mass of the object you're shooting?
No. It comes from the explosion. Because the gunpowder in the casing is set off, and then it builds pressure into the rifle, and then as soon as it exits...
I think you're wrong.
Am I?
What makes up recoil?
Conservation momentum and Newton's third law. Yeah, I mean...
But it has to. If you just had the barrel open and there's nothing in there, like you just had a blank, you'll have recoil, but not the same, like not even a quarter of
Yeah.
like what you'd have. So it's like
I guess it's the force at which the object is pushed out, because then it has to push back.
But either way, I want to see people swinging between buildings. I want a Spider-Man, bro. Spider-Man.
Chicago
or
doesn't
Batman.
get Spider-Man. That's New York City. We get Batman.
Well, yeah, we got Batman.
But
Batman's
we
cool.
but shit. But we also get Joker.
That's just
Shit,
that's
dude.
just Pritzker, or the mayor of Chicago. That's just the mayor of Chicago.
What, Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice.
That's what she looks like. Oh no, that was the last one. Oh yeah, did you hear about how
The
On the
Afro
di-
dude.
on the
Where's my
for that lady Beetlejuice
Hey,
or whatever?
Puppet.
For that, like,
Cheers. Saturdays are for the boys.
that is for the boys.
Arizona Southern style. Sweet tea. Whoa.
Get
Not
it.
sponsored.
Not sponsored.
But we could be.
What's that? Arizona wants to start a race war? I'll say whatever you want me to say. Send a check.
Just send me an email, you know.
You know, just send a check our way.
I think my YouTube account says my email, so if anybody has any concerns or propositions, we're open to them. Anyways,
But yeah, that lady, the last mayor, the short black lady,
Beetlejuice?
who's got the bug eyes.
yeah, she was
On the
crazy
day-
looking.
On the day of the election, when she lost, somebody was at like a CVS or something. They caught a picture of her walking out of there with 2 cases of beer, like an hour,
I
an hour
remember
after
that.
the election results.
Like when Hillary Clinton was like getting into the car and she's like,
Yeah, she's like tweaking.
let me see if I can
Yeah,
find
can you
that.
find?
Hillary Clinton. Tweaks.
Basket of deplorables. What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
This is
It's on fucking Facebook.
Bruh, fuck Facebook.
ABC 7 New York.
Yep, September 11th, 2016. Show the
On 9/11? Are you kidding?
My
me?
name
switched over.
Well, I'm waiting for the ad to be over with.
You can skip it, I think.
No, you can't.
See, this is why everybody hates news sites, because now you either gotta pay money or you gotta put up with this BS just to read it. Or, well, just to see the video. Yeah, she
Look
is
at her,
with
that's
the
her
blonde
right
hair.
there.
Yeah, her right there. She's already stumbling, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, look at her. She passes out.
Like halfway through getting in, dude. Holy.
My name is
same ad again with this big forehead.
Big
Okay,
forehead
I
ass.
shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. That's me.
That's true.
Shouldn't say that.
Or when Hillary, there's like the one where she just like, she shakes her head.
Which one? Hillary Clinton shakes head. Oh, AP News. Oh, how I love AP News.
What is an AP News?
Gay.
What does that mean? Hillary Clinton
Unreliable.
shakes head.
No, that is not it. That is like Clinton scare. Oh, that might be it. A Politico. It's a video, I think. Yeah, I think this is it. Is it? Well,
This
so
is the same one we just watched.
This is this clip, but there's also like no. Where is that video of her doing like the jitter? Is it Bobbleheaded the Hillary Clinton Speaks by Mike Hurst on YouTube? All they have are the like.
Well, I don't know. But I remember there was a video of her and she was like doing an interview and she just stops and she's like,
Oh, what was that? I forget which country. I don't remember which country it was for, but like there was a lady who was like the health advisor talking about like the COVID-19 vaccines and stuff. She was like declaring to the public, she was like, you know, these are healthy, these are safe for us. And then she like pauses for a second, she's like, and then she just falls over.
yeah.
She just passes out.
So much
Like,
crazy
what the
shit
hell
going
happened
on.
with her? What happened? What did God smite her?
She was smited.
She said some wrong shit and
She
God
was
was like,
smited. We've been discussing a lot of heavy topics, but the topic that I'm passionate about is boxing.
oh shit, boxing.
Can we talk about how Mike Tyson is the... I don't care what anybody says, he's the GOAT.
The greatest of all time.
I like Muhammad Ali, but as I've become more of an adult, I'm less impressed.
I feel like
Because I went, and I never really competed like that, but I boxed for a year or two, and
I mean you were gonna
Mike
tell me-
Tyson, it just amazes me, the fucking head movement and the reflexes. I think if Canelo wasn't stuck with the Golden Boy, I think what is it called, Golden Boy or some shit? The Golden Boy promotion, I think he would be a contender for a GOAT. But they just like throw these shitty fights at him, and it's like they just want him to be a champion. It feels like
They don't want him to be Hall of Fame.
I feel like who did he fight recently? Didn't he lose?
I'm not
He
sure.
lost against
Crawford?
he lost against Dimitri
Yeah,
Bivol.
Crawford. It was
Div-
Crawford.
Yeah,
Recently,
Terrence
at least.
Crawford. Dimitri Bivol is another one which I have a lot of respect for him, but I was very upset because it was him and Bivol versus Beterbiev. Yeah.
Beterbiev, yeah.
And it was like a crazy fucking fight because I was like preparing to compete in light heavyweight, which is the competition, which is the weight class that Dimitri Bivol is in. So I was studying him as well as a little bit of Beterbiev, but I don't really like his fighting style. He's kind of like a brawl. I didn't watch as much of his fights, but they both had 2 titles.
Mm-hmm.
And so the fight was for the unified title.
Yeah.
And they both were like, oh, this is, I hate to fight this because it's like they're both countrymen. They're both like USSR.
Mm-hmm.
So, because one of them was like Kazakhstani. I forget where Bivol's from, but
I think Bivol is Russian.
yeah, he lived in Moscow. I think he trained in Moscow or something
He
like
was
that.
yeah.
But I liked his the Russian pendulum style, and I mean, if you do that, you have strong ass ankles, because it's easy when you're like in lightweight or maybe even middleweight to do that, but when you're starting to get in the heavier weight classes and you're able to just bounce back and forth like that, and just slipping by just like bouncing back.
Do that little.
Because it's like, if you look at like Floyd Mayweather, he like rolls out of the way. He rolls that shoulder to block a lot of attacks. But Bivol doesn't even do that. He just like steps back.
Yeah.
Because he's just like he's just bouncing constantly.
So fast on his feet for a light heavyweight. He's like
right. He'll bounce back and come across with a straight, and it's like
he's got like middleweight speed as a light heavyweight.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like it was really cool. Another one that really disappointed me was Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Because when I first started boxing, he was starting to get popular, and I saw a couple of his fights, and I was like, this guy's pretty cool. The guy's just I don't know. The guy like cheats on his wife, and he's just like I don't get people who are like, man, I'm so successful, and I have like 2 kids right now.
I love my wife.
I got a wife who's beautiful, and I'm like a champion fighter. Let me go cheat. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, you're just an asshole, dude.
You're
Just an asshole.
Just an asshole.
You're just an asshole. Like, and I don't know, maybe, I don't know what's happening with him and his lady, but
like,
people just get a little bit of money, a little bit of fame, and then like
they think they can just do anything.
They go hit the bar, and then every fucking person in there is glazing him the whole night. And then next thing you know, he's got a girl or 2.
Yeah, it's kind of like YouTubers, except instead of going to bars, they go to elementary schools.
That's why I think it's really hard to have kids or to have a lady and also be in like fighting.
Yeah.
Because it's like you gotta come home beaten up, and your wife doesn't know if you're gonna get killed. Your kids don't know, in the ring. So it's crazy. Fighting is a single man's game.
Mm-hmm.
I think, because it's just like,
yeah, we got this.
How can you focus while you have a lady around, or you have to just be by yourself?
Well, yeah, I mean, when you got those people who are doing like Fight Night Wednesday, fucking in Louisiana, and shit, 2 random unknowns beating the shit out of each other, painting the canvas red. It's because they're the only thing they're doing it for is their family because they're broke.
That's the fucked up part.
Like the Dagestan fighters, dude. Like, that's why they fight so hard, those guys, because they're doing it because it's the only way their families will be able to eat tonight.
Yeah, it's the only way they can feed
so
their
they have
community.
to participate in a fight night on, like, 3 cards.
Yeah. Same with Thailand, dude.
Yeah.
Those Thai kids, they're, like, beating the crap out of each other at, like, 6, 7 years old.
Yeah, they're already...
Yeah, so...
Those Muay Thai kids, bro, they're getting, like... They're whooping each other's asses in competitions and shit.
They're chopping trees down with their legs, dude, at 10 years old.
Kicking down those trees, dude, yeah.
And then you have, like, an American fighter go against them, and it's like... maybe at best he's a hillbilly and he grew up...
he's got
working on a farm or something.
He's got the redneck rampage.
So it's like... Because those kids, like...
Dude,
they give you a good solid leg kick, because we used to train leg kicks all the time when we were
back when we were doing taekwondo.
And those kids would fucking break your man legs by the time they're like 15 years old. 15 years old. They'd break the fuck out of you.
Dude, those kids, like, they start learning how to teep, bro. You gotta be careful with that, bro. They touch you with that foot in the solar plexus, you're done.
Yep.
Unless they're also Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, they fight so hard against each other that they become so resistant that normal people are like...
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like, because we grew up doing taekwondo, but there's like a lot missing from the modern taekwondo that's not really Like it doesn't really make sense. That like there's things that were lost over time, especially like when it came here to America.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those things, like the major things, I think, are sweeps, the grappling aspects, and leg kicks, as well as more focus on, just low kick.
I feel like part of why that was lost is because
And throws.
Is it raining?
I think it's pissing it down.
Holy
It's
shit,
beautiful
it is.
out.
No
The
thanks.
cats are gonna come in all fucking wet.
But I think part of why Taekwondo became so incomplete over time is because the original practitioners, I forget, was it Taekwondo or was it karate that was invented specifically for the military? Pretty much.
Taekwondo was created for the Korean military.
Yeah, so because of that, it's like because everybody, all South Koreans, ever since I think South Korea was declared a country, all South Korean boys and stuff have to join the military.
Well, Taekwondo, I don't know.
And so then, you had the people who moved here, and if they opened their schools, I mean, I guess it's just, maybe it's because people got softer over time. Because kicking is one thing, because you can learn to toughen up from kicks pretty well, or
But
punches.
you can learn to take falls too.
But falls are so, like,
And also when
more
you're
unexpected.
training, and as a sparring partner, the whole idea is you have the control to not kill your partner.
Yeah, you have like
Because that's like one of the biggest things that like MMA and shit, it pisses me off. It's like these people have no self-discipline and no self-control.
Yeah, they'll do like a spinning heel kick in the guy's forehead. He hits the floor, and they jump on top of him and start fucking pounding his head.
In sparring.
I've
seen guys like in sparring in MMA gyms. Not really. I've never been to a gay ass MMA gym. MMA gyms are the gayest fucking thing you can go to. You don't go to an MMA gym.
Don't.
You're better off fighting people in your backyard.
Yeah.
You're better off.
Backyard fights with
You would probably learn more. Just beating each other up in your backyard.
MMA gyms are so...
MMA gyms are a bunch of horseshit for 99% of the time, unless you run into a trainer like me. Not to like toot my own horn, but Celine can tell you, Sassy can tell you that, cut that. Sassy can tell you, it's like, the way I teach, I teach old school and shit, and we beat the crap out of each other. We used to, and I had some younger students, if their stances are wrong and stuff, I'd sweep their asses.
Oh, yeah, he would do that. He'd grab them by the gi and just take them to the ground. Yeah. You got your shit wrong, bro?
I would grab them by the, whatever, if they had their left foot forward or whatever, let's say, and their left arm forward. I'd grab them by their lapel, sweep their leg. And I wouldn't let them hit the ground, I'd catch them. But
still,
it's just to get the idea across, because if your stance is wrong, you're weak.
Yeah, even on me, even if I got it wrong, he wouldn't sweep me.
You were like 270 pounds, and I would sweep your ass.
Sometimes.
One time you fell pretty hard, and I feel bad about that. But
a lot of the time,
that shows you. It's like if you watch how Thai police handle protesters and things like that, they use judo and jujitsu.
Yeah, they throw them down.
Not jujitsu. They use judo throws.
Yeah,
where they'll step across the hip and they'll throw them over the ground and get a hold on them and put the cuffs on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like when you get thrown onto the ground like that, it knocks the wind out.
Especially if you're
inebriated and you're inexperienced. Like if somebody comes up to me and is trying to grab on my shirt and stuff, man, here, grab my shirt. You grab my shirt, dude. I'm grabbing your fucking arm and I'm gonna step across through and throw him over my hip onto the ground. Yeah, it works. Unless you completely mess up the angle of your hips and stuff, this is something you gotta try out with somebody. Should we give a little fighting tutorial since that's I'll just show. Let's push the seat back a little bit. I'm not gonna throw you.
Better not.
I could if I wanted to. I could if I wanted to. But basically, if you come up and grab me by my lapel, right?
Other hand.
Let's do the other side so it's easier to see. Basically, what I would do is come across here and step, and then hoist. across my fucking hip, right? And he's fucking falling. All you have to do there is you hold it, and you step across, and you just pull your shoulder down.
Yeah.
The guy go flying. It works. You gotta practice it a little bit.
Yeah,
But it's very much doable. And so, like, a lot of the times, people who fight, most of the time people, when they get in fights, it's because they're, like, inebriated.
yeah.
I've noticed, like, most, like, sober people don't really get into fights.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's really people who drink a lot or they smoke a lot.
People who are like always on some altered state of mind.
Right. And so it's like, I don't know. So it's like, if you're sober and somebody's inebriated and you beat the crap out of them, I mean, unless, like, if he gropes your girl or something, that's different. You break his jaw. No doubt about it. But I mean, like, otherwise, you're an asshole for beating up an inebriated person, because you should be strong enough to put the situation to an end.
To stop.
Because honestly, you can talk your way out of like 99.9% of fights, even in rough areas. I've had to talk my way out of getting in bad situations more than once, and it works. You just have to fucking be a fucking man. I don't know. Just have a pair of fucking balls on you. Don't stand down, but don't be an asshole. Be courteous to people. Be polite. And I don't get in fights. I haven't been in a fight in years. And it's like, I have all this training, and I feel like it's like, for what? But at the same time, because of the training, it's allowed me to have this respect for myself and respect for others. That's why I don't get in fights. I don't get in trouble like that.
That's what a lot of, I feel like, martial arts and fighting nowadays is missing, is that it's like
there's no respect.
It's like
nobody has respect.
It's kind of like the concept of like the Chinese kung fu, like the wude, you know, like that respect of the martial mortality, like that you're engaging in a fight and you like have every opportunity to kill somebody or completely fuck their shit up, but you don't need to.
Right, like just because somebody picks a fight with you, and even if they hit you in the face, that
you don't need to.
That's why we have laws that say that literally you can't just go kill someone for doing that, for hitting you.
Yeah.
Because you're using excessive force.
You can defend
but
yourself.
But if he punches you in the face or something, and you break his leg, and that's the end of the fight. You know, an eye for an eye.
It's one thing to break his damn arm in like an arm bar or something, but like to do that, and then start.
Because you're doing an arm bar and shit. You're on the floor, like you don't have to break his leg. I mean,
sometimes you gotta send a message.
Sometimes you gotta send a message. I don't know. Most of the 99% of the time, if you get in a fight,
you don't need those.
You don't gotta beat the guy after death.
It's plus most of the time it's a pride thing.
And a lot of the times they don't. Most people they act all tough and shit, and they get hit once, and they're just like they don't want to fight no more.
For a lot of people, I've noticed, at least like in high school and like in the college, like for those people that age, it's a pride thing, sort of, you know. So it's, as soon as they if they hit the floor, you knock them on their ass one time, usually it's over because it's like fuck, you can't like.
I've seen some kid we used to fight in the locker rooms at Central.
Oh shit.
We used to fight in the locker rooms almost every day. We had wrestling. Somebody would get in a fight, and so I got in a fight or two while I was there too. Put a couple people in lockers and shit.
Slamming nerds in the lockers.
There's this one kid, I think it was Santi. You know?
Oh, Santi, dude?
I shouldn't be name dropping. I don't know if it was... I shouldn't name drop because I'm not sure if it was him. But it was me and this other kid. I don't remember his name either. Him and I weren't really friends. But we put this fucking small kid in the locker. And I felt bad, but I just went along with it. So I think he got left in there all day.
Bro, that's crazy. That is some shit out of an 80s film, bro.
He low-key, we put...
Get in the locker.
I didn't put the lock on him. But
we locked him in there.
We locked him in there, and he was stuck in there until,
time to leave school.
Because we had gym class, like, first period, he was stuck in there until last
after school. That's so tragic.
I should, yeah, but I don't, who was it? It was a small kid. It was one of those guys who's just really short.
Yeah, like one
and
of
we
those,
put him in a locker.
those dudes built like tennis balls.
No, he was skinny, too. I don't remember his name. I shouldn't be name dropping like that.
Nah.
My bad to Santi. I don't know if that was you. And either way, if it was all in good spirits, buddy.
Yeah, you guys were just doing this.
Whoever that was, it was just, it was all in good spirits.
Yeah.
But yeah, people used to just fight and shit all the time.
I don't know. I feel like I've always been I've always been like bigger than everybody else. So like even if like we got face to face, they would never.
He got in so much trouble, bro, just for like existing.
Yeah, dude.
Like he'd walk down the hallway and like because I had a bit of a bad reputation in the high school I graduated from, which isn't the one I started in, but I had a bit of a bad reputation going, so they put it on him too. And this guy's like fucking twice my size, literally like by weight, and he's like fucking like.
I'm
he's
like
a
4 or
foot
5
taller
inches
than
taller.
me. He's like a foot taller than me, and so it's like he just like he would give the fucking stink eye to the teachers. He wouldn't say anything. He wouldn't hurt anybody. He never laid his hands on anybody in the school, right? But he would just give like I guess teachers the stink eye, and they were like he's threatening us.
Not the teachers. There was this dickhead dean. We'll call him Ronald.
Ronald McDonald.
We'll call him Ronald. This fucking asshole, dude. He didn't like Sami, right?
Well, yeah, we had our own issues.
He didn't like Sami. And somehow that bled over to me. I don't know how. I didn't do anything. I didn't do that. I wasn't the scary kid. I wasn't like anything like that. I was cool as fuck.
The crazy thing is, all the teachers loved me. All the teachers hated him.
Yeah.
But all the administration hated both of us.
Yeah. That's
with a
like
passion.
Fuck
dude,
that
my older brother, he got fucking. He did time. No, he didn't do time, but he got arrested and shit. Got expelled. He had to go to like a special school for bad kids.
Yeah.
I got arrested like a week before graduation, and then he got expelled like the next fall.
I didn't get expelled, and it wasn't the fall. It was like, so I was a sophomore, and it was the end of the year. And we're doing our finals in this English class. For the English final, we're supposed to. Like we're some fucking elementary school kids. We have to write a letter to the principal explaining why we're so proud to be part of this school. And so I just shit-talked the principal so fucking bad. And I was like, she's not actually reading this, right? No, she doesn't have time, right? How many kids have this English class? Well, guess who comes storming up to the classroom 5 minutes later when I send it?
It was an email. He sent her an email.
Yeah, it was
basically
cool,
saying, "You're a fucking cunt.
You're a bitch. You waste taxpayer money. You got my brother in trouble for nothing."
And the dean is a pedophile.
And the dean,
the same
that
Ronald
Ronald McDonald, we'll call him, is a pedophile.
Yeah, he had a picture of a little boy's ass on his phone.
Yeah, he had a picture of a freshman's booty on his personal phone.
I'm not a witness to this, so nobody come asking me questions.
So,
did you witness this, or did you hear it?
I got told by the kid whose ass was on his phone.
And that dean was funny, bro.
I fucking hated that guy so much. Yeah, so
he took somebody's vape and fucking hit it.
Oh yeah,
he took somebody's fucking vape and hit it. Dude. And he told the kid, he's like, is this weed or is this nicotine? And the kid's like, oh, it's nicotine. Fucking, he takes a rip off and he's like, yeah, that's nicotine. That's what I was told. So, yeah.
Dude, I kind of wish that that vape had fence in it. I'm just gonna say that.
One of those shroom carts.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that's all. So it's got like arsenic and stuff.
Get that nightmare slime. It's got arsenic and like lead in it.
Gallium and shit. But yeah, dude, that fucking dude. Yeah, I got in trouble.
What's
with
up
that.
with people smoking that nightmare pack?
It's because they're Zoomers. That's
dude, these Zoomers.
It's because they're the ones who sneak into the smoke shops and then they're like, ooh, can I get this? Because they're the broke asses who don't have jobs. They're the kids who skip out every single day, do nothing.
They're just ratty ass kids. They go up to these smoke shops.
They go to the smoke shops. They get in somehow.
They get
they get let in.
The pesticide pack.
Yeah, and the owner's like, shit, how can I make some money? So they sell them the worst shit at the highest price, and the kids are like, oh, I got so lucky. And then they get popcorn lung.
Kids back in the day just they used to smoke anything.
Dude, back when the Juul craze was going on, dude, I'm gonna be honest. I found like in middle school. I found like a Juul pod in a trash can.
Yeah.
In middle school.
When we were over at the middle school that I went to, they were. Oh my god! Here's a different topic. I haven't told this story in years. There was this kid. He was like really popular. He was also a really short kid. I don't know. The short kids are always really
was
popular.
Was it the tennis ball head kid?
No.
Oh, okay. Different.
Not the
not the little Pee Wee Sherman.
Not the walnut head. But there was this white kid, and he was like really popular. He's blonde. He was like small, and real ones will remember this shit. This was like 7th or 8th grade. 8th grade, I think. And he was like super popular. He came to school like 7th grade, but he got really popular. Dude, he told like his friends. I was in gym class, and I had a gym class with him, and he fucking told his friends, he's like, I'm gonna go take a shit in the sink.
Oh, this one.
And
this one.
And he went and he did it, and he's in the middle. He's got his fucking pants down. I guess I don't know if somebody told on him or what, but the fucking dude gym teacher who was like tall, he's like 7 foot fucking tall, walks in the bathroom, sees him with the pants around his ankles, sitting on the sink shitting. Dude, I don't know what happened to that kid. I think he moved schools, bro.
Bro, everybody stopped. That's the type of
He
kid
stopped-
where like, people stop talking about him. And
People
he just
stopped
moves away.
talking about him, and he like moved away.
Oh, you're like, damn, where is he? Yeah, so he's like, I don't know. I don't know. He just stopped. His parents pulled him out.
Yeah.
Like, see, that's why you could never catch me doing some shit like that, because that's like life ruining at such a young age. Being known as the shitter.
The sink shitter.
Dude, oh god, in middle school, did I ever tell you about the jizzer?
No, the jizzer.
Yeah, so basically,
The jizzer.
at this middle school that I went to, it was built like halfway on a pretty steep hill. So part of it was above ground on the top of the hill, and the other part was like half underground and also.
You didn't
like,
go to the
sticking
same
out.
middle school as me, right?
No, I went to the one in the town that we moved to in 2021
Okay.
for like 1 year ish.
So you were in Naperville
I was in Naperville at first, but then I went to Wheaton.
for like 6th and 7th grade.
No, just for 8th.
I mean,
In Naperville, yes,
yes, yeah.
But in 8th grade, the Wheaton middle school. Fucking so that the downstairs section there were like 2 classrooms and like the fitness room where they had all the gym equipment, like the bikes and the weights and shit.
Yeah.
Apparently, I was in 4th period, which is basically like one of those random free periods. I forget what they call them, but like you could just do fucking anything.
Okay.
And so,
Free period.
our teacher goes to the bathroom, and apparently she comes back and like, looks like there's a problem. I don't ask, but the next day, rumors start spreading about the jizzer.
The jizzer.
Basically, apparently some kid nutted on the toilet, like on the seat, in the water, and also in the sink.
Oh my fucking god.
Like, I didn't see it. I didn't want to see it, but those bathrooms were closed for like the next 2 months.
The Bay Harbor jizzer.
The Bay Harbor jizzer. The Bay Harbor baiter.
The Bay Harbor baiter.
Dude, yeah, it's fucking horrible. And then eventually the rumor evolved that 2 kids were hitting it out in there. And so that's
cracker.
What
they do hitting up the cracker.
They were hitting up the nutcracker, and they were. And that's why the bathrooms got closed, so that the kids wouldn't do that anymore.
Even though you go in there and just have a good time.
They never confirmed that happened. No kid ever got in trouble. I think I know exactly who it was though.
To this day.
I know exactly who he is.
You were like Dokes.
Yeah, I hit him with the. I can't prove it, but I know it.
Yeah. But yeah.
Kids in middle and high school were just so weird. And then you got in high school. He just looked at me. Oh, did I tell you about that kid who like tried to act like he was a gangster or something in high school? Like he had
Dude,
like
everybody wants to act like a gangster.
he had like a leather vest or something on the back with like the Southside Serpents or something. If that's what they're called. And he always tried to act like he was like, oh dude, I'm so fucking gangster and shit.
He's a part of the
claims
SS.
claims he was moving coke in middle school.
The only thing he was moving was fucking drywall dust, bro.
Yeah, in middle school in a rich white area, he was pushing coke.
Yeah. Just like that, huh?
Just like that. And also selling weed. And apparently he'd been smoking weed since he was like 12.
Well, I know this
I
one
can believe
kid.
that.
I used to write rap lyrics when I was in high school with the boys.
That one kid that came
And me and my boy pulled up. And he might be on the show one of these days. And I'll tell a story again with him. And he can tell you guys about it too. Dude, I gave this guy my rap lyrics to fucking read. I was like, I don't know how to rap, I just know how to write. And so I was like, here, just read it, and he's like, starts reading it out loud. He's like, sweat,
and the
like we didn't interrupt him, and he kept going for like 8 or 9 minutes, just reading it, and it was like maybe like 6 or 7 verses. Like it wasn't anything crazy. It was like 6 or 7 verses, and it took him like a good 5-6 minutes to read it.
Bro could not read.
Bro, we were cracking up in the fucking front seat. That kid I have a couple of stories about that kid.
I feel bad for him though.
But I think we'll have to call it a day. We gotta get this video out. It's Saturday. So I hope y'all have a good rest of your evening. Saturdays are for the boys. Always remember. So Sammy's checking out.
Sassy's checking out.
Have a good evening, folks.
Have a good evening.